Hey guys, Gemma from ASD Rocks, and I am here to, I'm back, okay? Let's just say it like that. I am here to apologize because for the last year, I have had, honestly, so much go on in my own personal life that I have been too self-absorbed, too self-obsessed, too self-pitying, too concentrated on my own traumas that I have really lost, I think. I really lost connection with you guys, and we're a community, and I did this to start helping you. So I'm here to say sorry. I am back. I'm closing out the last year. Yesterday was the end of a traumatic year, and doesn't matter about, I don't need to go by lunar or calendar days. I am closing the year and saying my new year started yesterday. I'm back. I'm gonna be me again. Stop worrying about what other people think of me, whether I'm doing a good enough job in their eyes. You know, the only people I'm putting in front of me is me and my boys, and you guys, and how we can help each other, because I'm really sick of trying to help people that have absolutely no interest in actually doing any work to get where they need to be. You know, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. So I'm back, and I'm going to be doing some awesome videos. I've got amazing ideas for so many vlogs that I want to do. I want to do discipline, or I want to do puberty. I want to do masturbation. That is something that is really important to talk about. And I know that it is super hard for a lot of people to, you know, some parents can't even handle the shower post, you know. But we are, you know, we are here for our kids. And we have to educate them about themselves, about their own bodies. We have to give them the chance to have the best life that they can have. And that means information, just information, okay? And, you know, if you can find a way to have these sorts of discussions with your kids, and the earlier the better, always the earlier the better, because, you know, waiting too late and it's already happened, and it's very difficult to tackle, you know, once it's happened. So we've got heaps of discussions, but definitely some disciplining. We're going to talk a lot of siblings, and we're going to talk about what lockdown and how we can use lockdown to benefit us. And I have to say that lockdown has actually opened up a whole world for Bo and for me, and given me a view into my kids' worlds, lives, how they behave, who they are, you know, that I wouldn't have had this. So, you know, yeah, it's shit. Yeah, it's hard. Yes, financially, it's a stress. Yes, none of us want to be in this situation, but let's get the good. Let's take the good, right, that we can. Because I tell you what, I'll put my hand up, first one to say, I got to a really low point. I got to a really low point. A point that normally I would never have get myself into. You know, I allowed negative influences in my life to really dominate, rather than searching and seeking and trying to find that positive light that I always look for. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, if you step in shit, if you step in horse shit, you know, there's an old adage, where there's shit, there's got to be a pony. Like, awesome. Look for the pony. Go for a joyride. Have some fun. Yeah, you know, you got to scrape off your boots because you stepped in shit, but there's a pony around somewhere. Let's go have a ride. All right, so I'm just picking up a takeaway coffee right now. I've got the kids on, is that a friend of mine? Masked up, looks like her, who knows? It's so hard to know now who's like everybody's all from like here to here, and you know, that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick up a coffee. I'm gonna get my hair done. Well, done. I mean, I'm gonna get a bubble friend to shave my head. I'm gonna do some videos for you. I'm back and I'm excited, and I can't wait to share the next however long with you, the rest of this journey with you guys. ASD rocks. You know my top fans, you know my people who I'm talking to, the ones who message me, the ones who always are there. You know, we're there for each other. They have a crap time, I have a crap time, and we're there going, you know, it's okay. You guys know who you are. You're amazing. You've helped me through, and that's what I want to do for you. That's who I want to be for you. And you know, we have been, but I want to get bigger. I want to be broader. I want you guys to start contacting me and saying, you know what, I'm having trouble with this. Like the other day when I put up that whole, you know, I missed out on being a mum, and then people were like, oh, you know, my God, what really got me was how much he didn't have to say. Like, those sorts of little things. I've dug up a whole heap of old footage, like crazy stuff. I've gone through the archives and found like really like stuff back from when he was 2, 3, 4, 5, and Finn as well, and noticing the difference and seeing the difference between Bo and Finn and comparing those differences, which I was completely blind to because I was so up to my eyeballs in just like, oh my God, I have like a 6-month-old baby and a 3-year-old with full-blown autism. So anyway, but point being, I'm back, and please write, ask questions, subjects, things you want to talk about. Even if you want homeschooling tips in regards to keeping your kids still, rocking, all those sorts of things, I've got everything like that. Like, share, for God's sake, share the page. Even on YouTube, we're on YouTube. Just go to ASD Rocks on YouTube, and you can share that stuff on your Facebook if you find it easier. But you know, the more we get out there, the more people that are going to be picking up this stuff earlier. The earlier you get it, guaranteed the earlier it is to help your kids to a better life. We're getting a huge number of kids being diagnosed at the age of 7. That is really late, guys, really late. You know, when it comes to early intervention, 7 to 10 is where the government used to actually cut off funding. So they wanted early intervention to be before these people are even getting diagnosed. So let's get this footage out there where, you know, people can see the toe walking, the echolalia, the, you know, the hands in the ears, the lining up, all of these really common traits, you know, the social inabilities to connect, you know, the how was your day one, all of that stuff. The more that people can see, the more they will connect and look at their own child, the more that there is a chance there will be a diagnosis earlier, because it's going to be 6 to 12 months before you can get in with that pediatrician anyway. So you've got to go through that process. You've got to get the GP, you've got to get the referral, you've got to get the appointment. It takes a long time, right? So the earlier that you just suck it up, buttercup, and get that recognition there, we can start working together. That's what the goal is. It's not a bad thing. It's not about saying, oh my God, oh no, I don't want to get this diagnosis. It's about saying the earlier I do it, the sooner I can get it better. Never put anything off. Never ever put anything off. Don't put the paperwork off. Don't put it off because it's hard. Don't put it off. Don't give yourself a date and say, I'll start then. That's, you know what? People who start tomorrow never start. That is one thing I have learned. That is one true thing I have learned. When they don't say, you know what, okay, I'm going to commit right now. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to fill out this paperwork now. I'm going to do what needs to be done now. Anyone that puts it off and says, oh, you know, tomorrow, isn't going to do it. That's one thing I have learned in the last year. So The other thing is that, you know, actions speak louder than words. People will say a shitload of stuff, you know, to compensate, you know, and I'm pretty foolhardy. Like, you know, I believe just about anyone and anything. So, you know, I'll take the blame, on that one. But, yeah, it's time to end all of that trauma. It's time to end all of that and start an amazing new future. And it's with you. All right, guys. ASD.